In talking about abortion, this person says that the abortion issue and family members disowning family members over the way that they voted has nothing to do with this election. And I explained how it has everything to do with the last three elections. It has everything to do with the last three elections because starting in 2016, we allowed a man to get into office who put three Supreme Court justices in place that made the difference in stripping away federal protections for the right to privacy in our doctor's offices and allowing states to begin passing abortion bans. And I'm trying to explain to this person that it has everything to do with the last three elections. And he goes, Clinton, Obama, and Biden campaigned on protecting it. Why didn't they? Most of them had the House and Congress for at least half their terms. Okay, so a little technicality here, if I could, please, because it just. You said they had the House and Congress. You meant the House and Senate. Congress is what you call the combination of the House of Representatives and the Senate. Congress is made up of two chambers. The upper chamber is the Senate. The lower chamber is the House of Representatives. So you meant to say they had both the House and the Senate, or all of Congress. But they still didn't have the fucking votes. Now, did you ever stop and ask yourself, well, because you keep asking, why didn't Democrats protect Roe v. Wade through legislation when it was already enshrined into law by the Supreme Court? But do you ever stop and ask yourself, why didn't Republicans, when they had the White House and both chambers of Congress, pass an abortion ban and challenge that ruling? Because they understood where this gets done. It doesn't get done in the legislature. And while I respect all of these Democrats for at least thinking they can try and enshrine it in the legislature, A, they never have the votes to do so, and B, if the Democrats, while holding the House, the Senate, and the White House, were able to pass a law protecting Roe v. Wade, then when the next Republican administration came in, a Republican president and a Republican Senate and a Republican House, like we will have in January, they could simply pass a law overturning that law. This gets enshrined for decades at the Supreme Court level, which is why Republicans never fought it in the legislature at the federal level. They fought for 50 years to gain control of the Supreme Court so that they can get a case to make its way through the judicial system, to get to the Supreme Court and have their hand-picked Supreme Court enshrine it for a generation into law, which is exactly what we find ourselves having to do again.